key point. Please note it. The advantages of alternating current over direct current. Advantages of alternating current over direct current. The first one, the cost of generating AC is less than DC. The cost wise. Okay. So next one, so AC can be conventionally converted into DC with the help of rectifier. We already discussed rectifier. So using AC, easy to convert in DC. And applying AC, we can reduce the transmission losses and the line losses. Transmission means for one area to another area. Now we are getting power sources in main power source to in our home. So there is some power losses it is there. So we can avoid using the AC source. Third point. Please everyone note it It's important key points. So in this lesson, so definitely they are asking like that 1 or 2 questions. So AC is available in the wide range of voltage. The voltage can be easily step up or step down with the help of transformer. Again we'll discuss what is step up transformer, step down transformer. I will tell you. This is the 4th point, AC over DC. Second one, the disadvantages of alternating current over direct current. So what is disadvantages? The first disadvantage, AC is more dangerous than DC. So we cannot touch in that main power source because it is very harmful. Okay, next one. The AC transmitted more by the surface of the conductor. So this is called skin effect. The transmitter only for the surface of conductor, not for inside, only surface, outer edge. So only we are using a single thick wires. One more question, what is skin effect? AC is transmitted more by the surface of the conductor. So this is called as skin effect. Yeah. So last time exam, that is a board based, theoretical based only, So I asked in this question, what is skin effect? You think they're written in physics? No, they're written in biology. Skin effect. So what are the problem it is coming? No, skin oriented problem. Everything that I wrote. So next one, the for electro-deafening or electrotyping, electroplating, only DC can be used, but not for AC. So we are using for only DC. That welding, in this process we are using for DC current, not for AC. So 4 advantages, 4 disadvantages. Please note it everyone. Now kindly everyone write, don't take screenshot. Once you are writing means it is easy for you and you can understand easily. Okay. So next one, the instantaneous value of current or voltage. The instantaneous same from I is equal to I naught sin omega t, and we can write like this also, I equal to I naught sin omega t plus pi. So pi is the base value. Omega t plus pi it is no, it is called as base. And for voltage also, E is equal to E naught sin omega t plus pi. So this is the maximum value, peak value, E naught and I naught. The half of the cycle, T by 4, or quarter. So this is the T by 2. This is a complete cycle, one cycle, that is the T. Half of the cycle, T by 2, 25%, that is the T by 4. Complete cycle, T. Please note down and everyone draw the diagram also. Completed. So this is a positive half cycle, this is negative half cycle. For average value of A sigma, one complete cycle, the value is 0. Okay, half of the cycle is the 2 I naught divided by pi. For energy also same. So for between A and B, so this is the average value of current and average value of EMF. So both also 0. On diagram based question, definitely they will ask, please draw the diagram everyone. For in this 2 diagram also. So between A and B, this is one complete cycle. So one complete cycle means the average value it is 0, E value also 0. So next one, like this, between the maximum point to in this minimum point. So this is also 0. Please everyone draw the diagram with the proper values, that I value, E value, everything. Next, the third diagram, see here, between A and C or C and P, its value is not equal to 0 because it is the half of the cycle. It is not equal to 0. The definition about the frequency of AC, the number of cycle completed by AC in 1 second. So time period means the time taken by AC completed 1 cycle, that F value. This symbol means mean square value. So mean square value is equal to I square divided by 2. Morning we discussed now that one. So I square equal to I naught square by 2. Next one, from factors, the RMS, the ratio of RMS value, average value over half cycle, not complete cycle, over half cycle. RMS value divided by average value over half cycle. It is known as from factor. I RMS divided by I average. It is equal to E RMS divided by E average. Please note down the formula. The value from factor value, it is a 1 is to, that is a 1.11. From factor value 1.11, because we know that IRMS value and I average value also. Just applying the value, we will get 1.111. So next one, the AC ammeter and the normal AC ammeter and the voltmeter read the RMS value, the effective value of alternating current and the voltage. Next key point. AC ammeter and the AC voltmeter read the RMS value. Second point, AC can be measured by using the hot wire ammeters and the hot wire voltmeter because of heat generated in the independent. Please note it, everyone take a notes. The AC value, I value, IRMS both also equal. So 100 volt DC, it is equivalent to ERMS. So DC is equivalent to ERMS. But which is more dangerous means AC only dangerous. Maybe they will ask one more question like that. So which is more dangerous, or AC or DC? AC is the more dangerous. So how to produce AC value? It is the electromagnetic induction, the principle of electromagnetic induction, EMI. Okay. So next one, the power in AC circuit. Actually, normal power formula, power equal to VI. The product of voltage into current. So power equal to work done divided by time. In this work is considered to heat. That is a VIT divided by T. So in this T cancel. You will get power equal to VI. Okay, this is for AC. Sorry, DC circuit. But in AC, the power equal to same VI cos pi. It is V only considered to EMF. Okay. With the base value, cos pi value also will come. It is pi value, cos pi, it is called as power factor. So what is cos pi means? It is a power factor. The product of voltage and the component of current, which in the base, it is called as power. Power in AC circuit. Please note down the power. The product of voltage and that component of the current, that is the pi value, which in the base, which is called power in AC circuit. Formula P is equal to EI cos pi. So and E value and R value, it is the RMS value, ERMS and IRMS. Okay. Now power in instantaneous, instantaneous power. So power formula EI, and what is E value, what is I value? So E value E naught sin omega t, I value I naught sin omega t plus pi. Okay, just apply the value, you will get E is equal to, so E is equal to E naught I naught sin omega t plus pi. So finding the power value, instantaneous power. So next one, average power. So average power means, just note down the definition, no need derivation part. So AC circuit over a full cycle, complete cycle is called average power. Instantaneous power in AC circuit over a full cycle. In your book it is not there, ma. They given just a word that it didn't mention properly. Please note down all the key points. Just a minute, I will open and show your NCERT book. Is not opening now. Okay, we'll discuss next one. I will show you. So average power formula, you will get ERMS, IRMS, cos pi for the one complete cycle. Average power over one complete cycle, power equal to work done by time. So work is E naught I naught divided by 2 cos pi, and E naught I naught, in this 2 it is no, you can apply root 2 like that. Root 2 means it is 2. Okay, E naught by root 2 means it is a ERMS, I naught by root 2 means it is a IRMS. Please note. So next one, apparent and virtual power means that only the factors ERMS and IRMS value. So no need to take the base value. The product of apparent voltage and apparent current in the electric circuit is called as apparent power. Just a minute now. It's not open. Okay, so that one I will show you after. It is not opening. Okay. So up to that you get idea about the AC. So complete AC voltage and the AC current and that sign also. Okay, next topic, AC circuit with pure resistor. This is a AC circuit. In this AC circuit connected with only the resistance. It is called as AC circuit with pure resistor. Actually for us only LCR only it is there. So no need to learn in this entire derivation. Just know about what is AC circuit with pure resistor, what is AC circuit with pure inductor and capacitor. This alone you can revise. For the AC circuit with the pure resistor, the EMF value, current value, both also same base. The formula, in this underline alone, you can please note it. E is equal to E naught sin omega t, I is equal to I naught sin omega t. So what is the base value? It is in same. Kindly draw in this diagram. So writing the sine wave, the only magnitude only variation. So I naught is minimum, E naught is maximum. So other than that, the base value it is common. Kindly draw in this diagram also. AC circuit with pure resistor. This is Basel diagram. It is not there. You can note it, no problem. Based on in this area, you can understand that LCR. This Android is not there for you. Okay, AC voltage applied resistor. The Basel diagram, inductor, capacitor, LCR it is there. AC voltage applied to a series LCR it is there. Resonance, the power in AC circuit, LC oscillation, transformer. Next AC generator. That's all. Okay. So next one, the AC circuit with a pure inductor. AC circuit with a pure inductor. This is the inductor. It is connected with the AC source. So what is the I formula? What is E formula alone? You can note it. So I formula I naught omega t minus pi by 2. Omega t minus pi by 2. So minus pi by 2 current lags behind the EMF of pi by 2. Current lags behind the EMF of pi by 2. Because E formula it is the constant. E is equal to E naught sin omega t. It is the constant. Okay. See the graph. This is the E graph. Starting with 0. But what about current? It is minus pi by 2. Negative slope. This is negative. Starting with negative. Current lags behind the EMF by pi by 2. It is underline alone, please note it now. E formula E naught sin omega t, I formula I naught sin omega t minus pi by 2. So XL means inductive resistance. Inductive resistance, the formula omega L E naught by I naught. Omega L E naught by I naught. Next, AC circuit with capacitor. Just connected with only one capacitor. The AC value is equal to E naught sin omega t. It is a constant. That I formula only it is a changes. I formula I naught sin omega t plus pi by 2. Plus means what? It is a positive value. Current lead the EMF by pi by 2 radian. Before it is starting. It is starting 0. But what about the current value? It is starting pi by 2 in maximum. So current lead the EMF by pi by 2. Capacitive reactance Xc equal to 1 by omega c. Please note down the formulas and draw the diagram also. Current diagram, AC circuit with the capacitor for in this one first diagram. Next we can draw in this diagram. And in formula also E is equal to E naught sin omega t, I is equal to I naught sin omega t plus pi by 2. Capacitor plus pi by 2. Inductance minus pi by 2. Resistance, it is a even, same. There is no pi by 2 value. It is starting with the same base. Just to refer the diagram. See here, E naught. It is starting with 0. But what about the I naught? It is starting pi by 2 in maximum. So it is called as current lead the EMF by pi by 2 radians. This is basic diagram. Okay. So LCR is a very important topic. Now we will discuss one more class, LCR and LCR oscillation. So now we discuss one small topic, that is a transformer. Okay, transformer is a device. It converts lower alternating voltage at a higher current or higher to lower, the transformer. So low to high, high to low. In this purpose we are using for transformer. So what is the basic principle of transformer means? It is a mutual inductance. There is a two coil, primary coil, another one secondary coil. So primary we are applying for the AC source, and based on mutual inductance you will get secondary also. Transformer. So the transformer is a two type. One is a step up transformer, another one step down transformer. In this formula no need ma, wait, I will explain, don't worry. Step up transformer, another one step down transformer. So what is step up transformer means? The primary is very less coil. See that 1, 2, 3 only there. But secondary it is maximum. It is a step up transformer. Step down transformer means primary is maximum coil, secondary is the minimum. But N as number of, it is a secondary is a maximum, K value is maximum, E value also maximum, I value primary only maximum. The K, it is called as the transmission ratio of turn through ratio, transmission ratio. transformation ratio. First you can write this one, transformer principle. So after that you come to here, step up transformer, step down transformer. Draw the diagram. And below in these things you can note it. Okay, tomorrow class we will discuss the energy losses in transformer, and before we discuss that formula also there, that formula also we will discuss. LCR and oscillation next class. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, sir.